All right, we're back. We're chronicling Optic's rise from 11 to 6. We're showing you how they did it. They just went on a 5-0 run. Their sixth challenger was set to be Curse. Now, Curse was sitting at the very bottom of the league for a bit. They were in 12th place. Recently, they've been rising up, still fighting to break into the top 8. A very important match for both squads. Before we get into the action, though, we want to show you a little special piece we cut together. This is Brian Baldomero, a.k.a. Let's Go Home on Twitter. He got a chance to go one-on-one with Enable at UMG Dallas.
What's up, guys? Brian here. I'm standing next to Enable. Enable, how are you?
I'm doing great. We just 3-0'd FaZe, so I'm feeling pretty happy at the moment.
So we're going to actually play a game. It's going to be a lightning round. What's your favorite color?
Blue.
What's your favorite weapon to use in the game right now?
Vector.
Define eSports in one word.
Awesome.
Favorite TV show character?
Bart Simpson.
Best player in the league?
Formal.
Best Slayer?
Formal.
Best objective?
TP.
Who's your biggest rival?
FaZe.
Most overrated player?
Sensor.
Underrated?
TP.
What other games do you play?
Madden.
What is your favorite gun in all of the Call of Duties?
The Vector.
What is your first video game played?
Halo 2.
If you changed your name, what would it be?
No idea.
Chick-fil-A or Chipotle?
Chick-fil-A.
Who's your dream wife?
My current girlfriend.
First person you teamed with?
Flamesword.
Favorite car?
BMW M3.
Best COD engagement of the year?
I don't even know what that means.
Who's gonna get married?
Oh. TP and his girlfriend.
Movie you've watched the most?
Gladiator.
Movie you're really embarrassed to like?
Frozen.
Celebrity crush?
Eva Mendes.
If you can invite one person to your bachelor party, who would it be?
Flamesword.
Where can we find you?
You can find me at twitter.com/enable_.
Thanks, Enable.
All right, that's Enable, and he is one of the 4 challengers taking on Optic Gaming here in match number 6. Benson, let's take a look at this Curse lineup. You know these guys pretty well.
Yeah, Curse, great bunch of guys. Last season they did so well. I think they did a lot better than everyone kind of anticipated. This season, however, not been going as well as they would have liked. Obviously, the roster, Enable, Burns, Tipsy, and of course, Machilla. But as I said, this season really has been a massive struggle for them, and it's kind of hard for them to pinpoint exactly why, especially off a really successful season such as last season, where they ultimately finished 4th at Anaheim. But yeah, going up against Optic, this was a must-win for them. They really needed it. They were in 10th place, desperately trying to get back into that top 8. But Optic on that hot streak, obviously, they should come out on top.
All right, well, right away, we saw it was actually Curse coming out of the gates, 170 to 156. Now, before we jump into game number 2, I got to ask you this question.
Okay.
Is Curse all in the same house right now? Do they have all 4 players in the same room, just like Optic Gaming?
I'm pretty sure at this moment they do. I may be wrong because I haven't spoken to the guys for a while, but as far as I'm aware, they're still all in the Curse house, which is actually just 10 minutes away from where I am right now. So I can go check. I'll be right back.
Appreciate it. Well, that's the story I'm telling. This is all in one room on both sides. Optic Gaming versus Curse. Game number 2. Let's take a look at Search and Destroy.
All right, Han, I'm doing a late flank. I'm doing a late flank for mid-map.
Gonna stay on bottom.
He's top strip. He's top strip. Fuck, man.
Okay, so one's top strip, another one was bottom pawn, you said? Rotating?
Yeah,
rotating
I'm pretty
around.
sure he's rotating back. Seth, if you're going to watch Closet, yeah, that corner's perfect.
Play has
I'm
bomb.
watching Closet. I'm not watching anything but Closet, though.
One pawn 18.
I'm trying to watch as much as I can.
I'm gonna peek it.
I'm about to push through to their side.
We'll just do some laundry clay, cook something.
Someone just turn around like a bomb, then.
One.
Check bomb. Just check bomb. Just
Bomb motel. Jumped out on bomb.
You're fine. We win.
Done.
Good job.
Yep.
I'm gonna stay right here, so, unless you cross there. Hopefully you didn't cross there yet.
Good job.
These are the rounds we need. I don't lose 1v1s, baby. Let's go.
Wait,
There's
buzz.
a guy blue fridge. There's a guy
Bust dead.
One shot out of our strip.
One shot
out
pawn
of our strip.
18. One shot pawn 18.
Put him on down.
Top
He
one.
went
Yo,
Dick,
mid alley.
Dick,
One on
Dick,
mid
Dick
alley.
top one. Dick
He
and
might
top
go
one.
closet or something, yo.
on,
I
I'm gonna
had to give it up.
I'm gonna flank the guy pawn.
Closet one
Give me
shot,
a
closet
sec,
one
give me a
shot,
sec.
closet one shot, closet one
Closet
shot.
dead.
Point 18 dead.
Let's get
Second
burns.
round.
Let's get
Don't see him on
burns.
bomb, don't see him on bomb.
I'm going top pawn. He's probably maybe playing strip. Or broken. He's not here. Check bomb.
I'm on it. Don't see anything.
I don't see him middle
Enemy
alley. or
contacts,
anything.
might just go
Good job.
back.
Good job. I didn't hear anything back white chalk. Nice, Jordan.
Planning.
I'm strip already.
I'm clearing top motel.
He went open. He went close there. Sorry.
I got
Nice,
top
you got him.
motel.
Bottom stairs. He's right there, bottom stairs. AR. Good job. All 4.
Bomb defused. Excellent job, Ghosts. Get ready for the next round.
They don't get bombed down, guys.
I netted it, nothing on it.
Peeking it back and forth.
I'm on it, I'm just gonna aim it. Nothing on bomb. They can get to the right side, that's all I can't see of the bomb. Letting you guys know.
I'm top strip right now.
But where's that?
Hold
That
on.
kid was bottom strip hole. Bomb was a
Bottom
B.
strip hole.
One's in their middle alley right now. He went their closet.
Stop! Oh, got destroyed.
I want to kill this guy's strip hole, but
That kid's probably strip hole, man. He's running,
yeah,
running. Closet,
Dick
closet.
alley, dick alley, dick alley.
Closet or dick alley? Dick alley, going bottom motel.
Bottom motel.
Bottom motel, bus.
Bus.
Bus or bottom motel.
Bottom hotel. Got him.
Good job.
Excellent job, Ghosts. Get ready for the next. Destroy the objective. We got the bomb.
All 4 go for bomb and try and push across, yeah?
They're probably gonna get aggressive now too.
I think one's in our
Target in
middle
the
alley.
open.
Yeah.
Yo, bottom closet, yep. Got him.
Nice job.
Put bomb down.
He's diner.
Got your help
One
in one
down.
sec. What is that strip 18 with an AR?
Bomb's been planted.
Oh no.
Diner alley,
Seth.
diner alley.
I'm in bottom
Diner
strip
alley,
right
diner
now.
alley.
Don't challenge.
I think diner alley and bottom diner.
Let's go with diner alley. 100%. Going diner.
Just-
Going diner, it looked like.
Yeah.
Just
Seth,
stay
I'll call
alive.
it for
Just,
you. I'll call it for you.
okay.
Dip up on it, Seth. You won't. Seth, you see him? You see him, Seth? Right
Pawn
there.
18.
Yep.
Oh,
See him crossing that. There you go. You could see like a little bit.
yeah.
All right, Scumpy picks up kill number 4, his 8th in that game, as they finish out 6-1 from there. 8-10, Warhawk Blitz goes in favor of Curse, and Optic Gaming answers back 147-140 in a very tight strike zone domination. But Benson, you were talking during that video about how surprised you were to see Curse struggling on Octane S&D.
Very, very well. It's not even just that Puckett. It's the whole series altogether. The first game, obviously the domination. It's something which Curse have been really struggling with. Their respawn game types this season have been, for lack of a better word, pretty tragic. They've been kind of hoping to just manage to win one game of Blitz to try and pick up these series because their S&D has been so solid. So to see Curse actually pick up the first domination is really surprising. And then to see them get completely destroyed in the Search and Destroy is even more kind of shocking. You know, it should be the reverse if you go on what's happened in the rest of the season. But it just seems everything was kind of backward up until this game number 5. It all goes down to that Search and Destroy once again, as it has so often in this Optic comeback.
All right, so here it is, game number 5. Let's take a look at the action. Sovereign, S&D.
I'm nading it.
Right,
He's
do it
still on it. He's
together.
still on it. I'm nading it.
Do it together. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
so
nade
I'll
it
push
too.
you
I'm
back-
gonna nade it too.
Got one.
I heard him. I heard him
One
on
shot
bomb.
green.
I heard him
One
on
shot
bomb.
green.
He's hurt on bomb.
One on bomb. One on.
I'm climbing underground.
On bomb. One shot. On bomb. One super weak.
Dead. Let's go.
Green. One's in green.
Let's go.
One's in green.
Two. We gotta do it
Yeah, I'm
real
gonna
quick,
get on the
guys.
bomb.
20
I'm gonna get on
seconds.
the
We
bomb.
gotta go
I'm getting on the
quick.
bomb.
He's
I'm getting on
back
the
green,
bomb.
back green.
How'd he get behind me?
You couldn't see him where he was at. I'm watching connector through already.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I missed my shotgun.
Yeah, he beat me
Got a
there.
bison. He has a
I
bison
don't know.
up
He's
there.
gonna keep trying to kill. That's him.
He's in the corner.
War room dead.
Two
Two dead. Two dead.
I'm on
Enable
bomb.
and burns.
Yo,
Just
one's
wait.
left.
I'm gonna push Blue Street. I'm
Bridge
pushing
one
Blue
shot. He's one
Street.
shot. He's one shot back there. He's one
Just
shot
plant.
back there.
Just plant. Just plant. Just plant.
Nading me from Blue Street.
Blue
I'm
Street.
pushing
Blue
the
Street
shot back.
back there. Yeah, he's up there in Blue Street.
That kid was one shot up there. I don't know where he went.
Might push our side together.
Where did this guy go, man?
I don't know, but you gotta make a decision. Go play bomb. You don't have much time. I'd rush.
I know,
bomb.
man. Let me play, please.
Top right.
Yeah. He was still
Yeah,
back there.
that kid went on the top catwalk.
Underground. Underground
Yeah,
dead.
rushing research. Rushing
He's
research.
naded me. He's naded his teammate. He's one shot. He naded his teammate.
I got 2.
Tipsy's one shot. He naded his
I'm
teammate.
rushing him.
He's right there, right in front of you. There you go. I'm bomb hurt. I'm bomb stunned. I'm bomb stunned. I'm bomb stunned. To your left of it.
Left.
Good job.
Good job. Good place.
Team, get ready for the next round.
Oh, look at this bomb. Got this, boys. Let's go. Come on, clutch up.
Yep.
Top balcony.
Nice.
One was top right balcony. I'm watching our green street flank
I'm
right
gonna
now.
get in front of the bomb. I'm gonna get to the bomb.
Hold on, man. Watch for the nades.
Ah, he's there. He's in between connector and blue door. In between connector and blue door. He's in between connector and blue door. Your left, Proofy.
Yeah, I'm waiting for him to push.
Who's
Put
there?
bomb down. Put bomb down.
There might be Sound Hornet.
I'm putting bomb now.
I'm in war room right now.
Nobody's watching over him.
He came through snake. He pushed through snake.
Y'all are gonna have to make plays.
Top nest and one's outside connector. Outside connector bridge.
Standing, finish it. I see you.
Oh, what? He's not dead? Yeah.
Man, I think I'm gonna stop using the shotgun. After I get that first kill, I'm so useless.
Win this.
Nothing's pushed to our side yet.
In green hut. Green hut.
Okay, well, shit.
Got no chance. Look at that, dude.
Yeah, same thing that happened to me.
Didn't happen to me.
One shot. Dude! These kids are fucking jokes. Good job. Good job. 2v2.
One shot in green, pushing out their side.
Time's almost up.
Who is it? Enable? What's he usually used?
They are top there, blue bridge.
Oh.
Try.
We lost that round.
I don't think they're gonna go here again, but. Nice, good pick. He's here. He's here in green hut.
Weak,
Yep.
weak, 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 weak and green hot.
Fucking tank just ruined my round.
Watch me. Dude.
Nice,
Back green
nice.
surveillance.
Rotate all
Two
the
there.
way.
There's
try to
two there.
name it, try to name
There's
it.
two there.
Watching the right of it.
Jordan's watching green street. He can't see
Watch
green
him be
hut
done.
though.
Oh, he came above me. Bombs down wherever we killed that guy.
Yeah, right there in the middle.
Clutch this or winning this game.
Ah, bad
It's
timing.
turbo spot.
Good try, boys. It's all good.
All right, 6-1. The opposite of what happened on Octane S&D. Curse taking it to Optic Gaming by 5 rounds. Ben, thoughts on that final matchup? Did you see Optic going down like that on Sovereign?
Not in that fashion, but you know that Curse have been so strong at Search and Destroy, which is why it was so surprising in the second game to see them lose 6-1. But as I said, they've been so good at Search and Destroy this season that a result like that isn't as crazy as it first may seem. But still, Optic making such a good comeback. You know, the past couple of weeks, you kind of expect them to be able to pick off a team like Curse who have been struggling all season long.
Saw a lot of Remingtons being used by Curse.
Yes.
Burns goes 9-4. He was using a lot of Remington action. Enable 7-2. Very impressive performance from both squads or both players. So Curse takes out Optic, a much needed victory here. Let's show you how it affects our standings. Remember, Optic started off all the way down in 11th. Now they've made it on to the front card. 14-16, they bump Most Wanted down to 7th as they are now uncomfortably in our top 6.
Yeah, it's definitely not comfortable at all. Every win is crucial pretty much. Besides, you got Team Envious at the top, 23-7. That is a crazy, crazy spree. 77% win rate up there as well. Rise and Optic Nation. In my mind, those three, they don't really have anything to worry about as long as they don't make any silly mistakes.
We'll see if they can hang on. Let's take a look, though, at our teams in trouble. Of course, Denial, 14-15. They now have a losing record. Optic Gaming, 14-16 losing record. They are joined by Most Wanted, Evil Geniuses, TK, Curse, Noble, and Justice in the fight for the final 8 positions. Now, Most Wanted, they have one less loss than Optic Gaming, but they have one less match win. So keep your eyes on this squad. EG at 12-15 has more matches to make up as well. Definitely interested to see, will they be able to rebound with the addition of Dito? And Team Caliber, a really rough loss to Optic Gaming last night. 13-17 is not going to cut it if they want to break into the top 8. There's not a whole lot of wiggle room left as we're coming down to about 14 matches per team left.
Yeah, it just shows you how competitive this season really has been. When you look at the bottom side of the leaderboards, you got EG, TK, and Curse, 3 teams which last season did so well that it just has got so much more competitive, obviously, besides Justice, who are 5-25 at the bottom. But let's not.
Yeah, let's cut out Justice. Before I let you go on today's show, Benson, I got to get your thoughts. Who is in the most danger on this list from what you've seen? Who are the 3 teams that you expect to continue to struggle or that we should be on the lookout for?
So, interestingly, I think Optic now should be pretty set. I think they've managed to find their winning ways. I'd be very surprised to see them kind of throw things away. I think a lot does rest on where the players are located at when they play their games, though, because as we've seen, you get all 4 of those players in the same location, they tend to be very, very dominant. The teams I would say really watch out for, I think Denial may be in a little bit of danger here because teams like EG and TK and maybe not so much Curse, but those 2 especially, TK and EG, you expect to come out clutch. You expect them to get those results just to guarantee themselves into the top 8. So teams like Denial and Most Wanted, I think could potentially slip down. Curse are going to have a very, very tough run. I don't really think Noble have a chance simply because they have those 2 extra losses on top of Curse's. Obviously, Noble with 18 losses, Curse with 16. So it's still anybody's game. There's plenty of time for everyone. Like, who knows what could happen? Because I think if at the start of the season, me and you sat down and said, all right, you know, a couple of weeks before the end, how do you think the leaderboard's going to look? There's no way we would have said it would look like this. No way whatsoever. So in all honesty, who knows? It's just now players need to just really grind out. Obviously, there isn't that long left in Call of Duty Ghost, but they need to get their head in to try and get into the playoffs.
I think Optic's in a great position. The question is, can they keep it going once they move back to Chicago? That's a big question for me. Denial is the team that I'm really worried about. We know the potential. We've seen them win a LAN at UMG Dallas, but they've lost 6 in a row online. Where is the wake-up call? Is it going to be once they fall to that second card, or do they have it right now? Remember, Optic went from 11-6 in just 1 week span, so anything could still happen here. We'll keep you updated on the ESR. And speaking of matches, we have some big ones coming up tonight. I found this insanely interesting that Optic Gaming and TK will face off for the 3rd time this evening. Back-to-back evenings. This is a rescheduled matchup. This time, the table has turned. Optic Gaming had hosting Game 5 last night. This time, TK is the home team. They'll be hosting 3 of the 5. We'll also see FaZe versus Most Wanted, Curse versus Noble. That one will really help determine who's going to stay at the bottom of the pile and who will rise. And then at 8:30, Optic, Curse, Noble, FaZe, TK, Most Wanted. Big matches to look out for. But out of those teams, Ben, who are you going to have your eyes on most? I think TK is going to be the team to watch this evening.
I think, yeah, that TK versus Optic Gaming match is something that you all want to make sure you're watching because that's going to be a thriller. That, you know, if you look at the past couple of times they played, it's tied 1-1. So this really is a key game for TK. Obviously, they're sitting at 9th in the leaderboard. Every win counts. And it's something we talked about at the end of the season 2. You know, we were saying every win counts, but it's so true. You can't stress enough how much these teams need to win, especially the Team Cursed versus Noble Vanquish. It may not be a, you know, big name game, but for the way that the leaderboard is going to end up, that's huge. Can Curse try and extend that lead? And if they do, that could give them the safety to try and break back into that top 8.
All right, big games going down. You guys can catch it all live here on MLG.TV. Ben, I know you got some packing to do. Got a number of things to sort out. Best of luck this weekend. Enjoy your time with your family and friends before moving here on Monday, buddy.
Yep. Thank you very much, Chris.
All right, that was Benson. You guys can follow him, Benson_EU. He will be a regular face here on the ESR and around the MLG office, I'm happy to say, as he is making the commute to live in New York City full-time here. We're going to commercial break. When we come back, I got a top 5. It's the community top 5. Your play might be in it. Stay tuned. We'll be back with that. Also, we're talking Destiny to close out the show. Mr. X has been grinding like a champion. He's got the tips you need to level up your gear. We'll be right back.